feel tension in your pelvis, tension in the back of your neck. We don't want that. We want everything just being pose. So, each hand walk up. It's like something right, just pulling right here, back of your collar. Wants to lift you up. The chin stays tucked. When the hands have walked themselves up to the crease right here, then just let your chin come up. That way we get a good stretch, but we don't do anything to upset the neck. Yeah. What we were doing with the hands on the knees. Same thing, but this time we're going to let the elbows get involved. If you want to direct the stretch or the flex, the elbows do it. So like right here, I'm going to let this elbow go out, come in, inhale. Right here, where this elbow's out, I feel this nice stretch right here. And from the spine to the side, right there. That one's going to tuck in, this one's going to come out. So now I feel that same nice stretch on this side. Up. Just let the elbows lead. Go the other direction. And when we let the elbow lead, the shoulder's just gently going to roll forward just a little. It's more the arm and the joint there. Feel it roll forward. So we're letting that shoulder relax, get rid of tension there. Nice and easy and slow. Go the other direction.
Yeah. If you had a wire to my body connected to a loudspeaker, you'd hear a lot of popping and cracking right now.
The Rice Krispie morning.
Just everything popping and cracking. It's okay.
And if it's
Doesn't bother me.
okay, all right, it's okay. If it's too much, if you feel some internal part of you getting scared, like
No, it's just
okay.
yeah. No.
Then in that case, you just make smaller circles and still let the elbow get involved.
When I was younger, I wouldn't hear all that popping and cracking.
No. As we get older,
Yeah.
maybe we've had a few more injuries or escapades than we had. And the body wants to let you know all about it. This time I'm going to, one hand just go down, it's just going to hang down here. As I exhale out, this elbow's going to come out. hands, now be, just gonna be just relaxed here. Exhale, down. Elbow sticks out, comes back in. Take the time to, when you're up here, look around, make sure you're not getting dizzy or lightheaded or anything. Now we're going to get wild and crazy and do both hands. One on the inside, one on the outside. Elbows stick out, this one tucks in. We'll go the other direction, so this one's going to go out first. And this one goes out, and back in. Inhale. So this is really nice in your back, and your shoulders. Elbows, everything, just get a nice, just jump. Gravity takes me there.
Hey, use your restroom.
Oh yeah, done? I got
Yeah,
no problems.
yeah.
I was just curious how many people here.
You guys doing a yoga group?
Tai Chi.
You guys doing yoga or?
No, it's called Tai Chi in Qigong.
Alright.
It's,
Yeah, the restrooms do this.
a little brother, whatever. So it's, you can do it seated or standing. So it's about the breath and just slow movements. So as you exhale and relax, and let all the body and the tension just relax and go away.
This is cool. Okay?
You can look at the other
It'll
way.
open up here pretty soon. You understand?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I need to leave.
He's on the line.
Huh?
Tippy
Yeah,
toes.
we'll be open up pretty soon.
It's really good for
Pardon?
back. Just saying, it's really good for your back, right?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
I'll just go check out that there.
So how are you doing now, Steve?
Well, I think it's better. I'll find out when I stand up.
And you can always add another little embellishment or another little part. So as we're doing this, and elbow goes out, tucks in, the other one goes out, comes up. That is to shift your weight. So get ready to exhale. This one goes out, so you can put the weight on over here on this side. Maybe even press down with the heel into the floor there. And that one's going to pull in, the other one's going to go out. So the weight's going to go over here, you press down over here. Where you put the hands and what the elbow does directs where we're going to be flexing, what we're stretching and massaging. Because it really is a massage on the inside. As we're moving it, we're just massaging the back, all that stuff. So let's say this time, we have both hands over here, and this one's going to go out, the elbow's going to go out, come back in, this one goes out, comes back in. So we inhale, exhale. See if it feels like, since everything's over here, the weight's going to be more here. Exhale. right here, my elbow's out, I'm leaning forward. You feel it from basically from my hip joint up to about the bottom of the ribs.
Sure. I'm having a heck of a time. I switch back, that's on me. I've been doing this long enough to understand. I look at the mirror image and I switch back and forth and try to keep up with it.
That's the thing, you have to not think.
Well, I gotta, if I don't think, then I really blow it.
Trust
No,
me.
I know what you're talking about. Let it become natural. Well, I was for a while, now I'm left and right.
You're thinking.
That's on me though, not on you.
Well, and small interruptions, it's just, and a little, maybe, text message goes doo-doo,
Yeah.
or, somebody walks in the room and you want to say, whoa, stop,
Yeah.
my flow's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of then just, and just getting back into it. It's one of those things, I talked about, if let's say you're doing something and you get to turn right here and suddenly there's something, some part of the body says, I don't want to do that. So we're not going to grit our teeth and go through it. We're just going to bring it back. Inhale. Just go to the point where it started to hurt and take it back. Don't go past that. So what we get a flow, our energy, we're just letting everything just autopilot. And it's something like a phone call, feet up in the attic, a little bit of a twinge that stops the flow. And instead of forcing it through, if you force it, then it's going to clamp down.
Yeah, but I don't force it.
Yeah, so it's just like if I'm going this way, and right here, let's say, from my hands right here, I feel something that's the body doesn't like, so I'm going to bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Just to that same point. Come back. It's building that trust with the fawn in the forest, making friends with the fawn in the forest. Because we're letting the body know, nope, I'm not going to hurt you. We're just going to go that far and come back up. And whenever you want to let go, we'll just go on, but it's up to you. And then pretty soon after, you may have to do it 33 times, it may be 4 times, I don't know. But whenever it goes, and the body will just keep on moving. You go, okay, that's gone. You'll let go of it by itself, and then you'll be back in flow again. That's what all that is about. So it's not on you so much as it is the environment.
Yeah.
You look at mental health and well-being. Steve is the expert here. But it's usually external influences that cause us to be on edge or cause us to doubt ourselves or put us into a state of anxiety. It could be somebody reminds you of something. Yeah, I remember that time in high school, you got tackled and your body just seemed like it was splattered all over the field. And you're kind of going, I don't want to think about that. I remember that too, it hurt. All whatever it is. But the fact that they brought it back to now, and then laughed at it, and said you were just looking funny, and you're going, no, it wasn't funny, it hurt. But that just kind of stops where we're doing. So that's where just let it go, be centered on where we're at now. I'm not splattered on a football field. I'm just sitting here in the chair. I'm going to inhale, relax, just let everything go. Be a puddle. Inhale again. And then just let it go. So you get back to being here, being now. Not then, not there. Inhale up, exhale, and tuck your chin. Let everything just naturally float around. call flow. I want to say it's Noam Chomsky, but it wasn't. University of Chicago psychologists came up with the notion of flow, and it applies to all kinds of things. It can apply to an assembly line. You know, if every part that comes by, say at the Ford assembly plant, you've got 10 seconds to put it in, you know, zoom, and it's tight and it's gone. And if you go, it comes up and you're like, that kind of messes up the flow. You know, some truck is going to go forward without that. So that's the importance of flow. We get a rhythm, we get a pattern, and we just let everything just, so we're not thinking. We just know we have something to do and we just let it all happen. So when things come up like that you know, a sneeze, cough, you know, child running through here, it's walking through or whatever, you want to say, stop, stop, stop. No. It's because it stopped the flow. So it's not on us per se, it's not blaming us, it's just something happened that stopped the flow. It's like if you've got a strong wind coming and you plant trees so there's a wind barrier just to stop that flow of wind because it doesn't really meld with what you want to have happen here. Whatever, put up a dam so the water flow stops. A lot of different flows, electricity flow. So whatever it is, there's a state of flow. When everything's in flow, it just goes. It does its thing, and we don't have to govern it, tell it what to do, we just go. So that's how we get into flow. Then the body will just relax and things will heal itself. It naturally wants to get back into that state of being where everything is fine, there's no pain, everything is aligned. So we're just letting it do that by relaxing everything. So the hands just kind of melt there. Inhale, sit up, the hands move. Exhale. So we're not thinking, scoot down, come up. No, it's just with our breath. Exhale, lean forward just a little bit. Inhale up over here. You can rock back and forth on your sit bones. Inhale, exhale. And it all happens without us thinking about it, without us saying, all right, move that hand. Now, just let it relax there and it'll happen. And if something, you know, startles you, gets you out of flow, maybe the light turns green, you get ready to go forward, and some idiot says, I don't care if it was red, and counted to 3, and it's still red, I'm going through the other direction, because I just go in 55 miles an hour, in a 35-mile-an-hour zone, and I'm doing my thing. Okay. Your thing is not good right here. But we want to just, you know, there's that part where you, and then just let it go. We learn to let go of all those things on the outside that bombard us with opinions that are not what we think should be. Just let them go. Then we don't have to get ourselves all tied and tense and embroiled in arguments about politics or whose ball team has the best shooter and three-pointer and kicker and all that kind of stuff. Whatever sport it is, just keep out of it. Watch it without getting angry and saying, I don't care what color you wear your shirt. I don't care if you wear a foamy finger, a foamy hat, spangles all over you, show that you're part of this team or that. It's just entertainment. Just let it go. hopefully change your opinion, or just make a big, shouting, profound, foot-stomping argument about whatever it is. So when people go to sports bars, and they get all, you know, my team's best, my team's all that, and it gets louder and louder and all that, and yelling, and there's no flow. It's all this. But for our health, things that we may have been okay with when we were 20, as you get a little older, maybe you've had some bumps and bruises and breaks in the body, just want to say, you know, that has nothing to do with me. So just let it go. Now we're just going to lean forward, inhale, come back. Elbows get heavy, they float down on my legs. Palms come up, slide off. Inhale. Hands come together like I'm hugging a tree. Elbows come down. Inhale. Now this time, the hand's going to float up. Right hand's going to make a fist. The other hand comes over kind of like a plank rope. So this is your power, your strength. This is your patience and your wisdom. Come together. The thumb here in the little hold. Anchor. So now we're balanced. Little nod. Each person nod. Whatever word you would like to give them. The appreciation, gratitude, honor.
I